Hi, I'm Elaine Harding. Welcome to my blog at stampwithelaine.com. Today I'm going to show you the other half of the Flowering Fields bundle, which is the Flowering Tulips bundle. You can find it on pages 16. The entire suite is called Flowering Fields, and they're on pages 14 to 17 of the January to June 2022 mini catalogue. This is the stamp set and these are the dies. Now I'm not actually going to show you how to make a card, but I will show you how to assemble the flowers because there are 17 dies in all. Now these are obviously for the stems. It's not to scale. These images have been shrunk. These are the leaves, the two different types of stems. These three dies will cut out the stamped images. And these will cut out the leaves. And those are the stems. It's a long one here and a shorter, thicker, fatter one for here. This one cuts out a row of tulips here, which I haven't got round to using yet. And this die, you can cut out apertures for underneath, and I've backed it with another piece of cardstock for the inside because then the holes will show through. And to tidy it up, I did that die cut on a post-it note, and I used the post-it note as a mask to add this detail. I'm going to show you how to use the tulip dies. The dies are actually builder tulip dies, and there's a large one, a medium one, and the bud. This large one takes 3 pieces, the medium one takes 2 pieces, and this bud takes 2 pieces also. To make it easier for me to identify the dies, I've actually stuck some washi tape on the back of each die, and I've labelled them 3L, 3L, 3L. L is for large, and this is the third die, and it needs 3 pieces. Then I labelled the medium die, so I put 2M because it's size 2. And for the bud I put B2 and B1 because again that needs 2 dies. So those are my constructed flowers, and that's how I labelled them. So when they're die cut, this is what it will look like. Each flower needs these 3 dies here. That's the common denominator, and these 3 dies are absolutely identical. You've been given 3 so that you only need to pass it through the die cutting machine once, and then you've got the elements for 3 flowers. This one needs no explanation, it just simply cuts out a piece like that. But these 3, these largest dies, it incorporates a score line in the die, here and here. So that's where you need to fold them. And then once you've die cut those, you simply slip that one in and that one underneath that to create your tulip. For the second one, it's only got 1 score line and 1 fold. So you simply put that on the bottom and fold that over, and this creates this tulip. For the last tulip, it's what we know as the traditional shape, and this is what it turns out like. So in fact this is upside down. So the right way up is with the curly bits at the top, and it has 2 score lines. So you just put that one in and fold that like so, and then you've got this bud. So that's how you assemble the tulips, and this is the card I made with it. Stripes and Splatters embossing folder. This is one of the new ones. This is just rhinestones, and I cut out the word thank you from this stamp here, and this is the gorgeous grape sheer ribbon. Now these, the shape of this die, you're probably wondering, well, why do they incorporate that? It does emboss, and if you use a darker ink and use a sponge dauber and daub over it, it will make the relief of that embossing pop up. So that's the card I made with it. Thanks for joining me today. I hope this video on how to assemble the tulip dies is useful, and I'll be back with more inspiration next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.